Welcome to Spirited Views. I'm Randy.
I'm Justin.
Hey, I'm Norm.
And I'm Zach.
Our goal here is to give you honest reviews, bold takes, and we're going to try and give you questionable wisdom at a minimum. Yeah. What are we doing, Justin?
We got a bottle review today. As always, you can follow along in our rating sheet that we're going to include down below. We've changed it up a little bit. It's a new one through an app, and you can go on there and select some top pours, see who you align with, and gives you some ratings and things. It's really cool. Tim has done a great job. That's in our Discord. Great member of our shout out, Tim. You can go in there. It's got all of our bottle reviews we've done before. It's of the distillery series and everything like that. It's so cool. So much stuff is listed there. So check that out.
Yeah. Speaking of that app, it makes it really easy to filter, really see who you align with, because you can just play with it. It's really super simple and easy. But tonight, I don't know if it's going to be super simple or easy because I had 7 facts, but due to time restraints, I'm going to cut it down to 3 for us tonight. 7 would have worked for the theme tonight, but so tonight we got a new core expression. They say this is going to be a shelf stable product. I've actually seen this one on the shelf, so that's kind of cool. And it has this connection with Julian Pappy Van Winkle. So don't get too excited though. So listen, Pappy Van Winkle acquired the Old Fitz brand during Prohibition for guess how much? $10,000.
Wow.
Now, what does that equate to today's money? Who knows? He introduced the wheat at mash bill and then to position the Old Fitz as a premium bourbon, contributing the significance to its legacy. The Fitzgerald name, does anyone know where it comes from? Okay, I'll tell you. So the brand is named after John E. Fitzgerald. He was the treasurer agent, known for having tasting the finest whiskeys. He would go into the rick houses, tap into these honey barrels, and say, "Hey, these are the best." So, but which one are we doing, Zach?
Guys, we're doing the Old Fitzgerald 7-year bottled and bond. There's no really special designation for this being the shelf stable one, but it is. So just know that. I know that it just released an 8-year decanter bottle. I don't know. Anyways, so this one's, bottle and bond act 1897. So single distillation season, 4 years old minimum, federally bonded warehouse, 100 proof. This one's 7 years. So a mash bill on this is going to be 68% corn, 20% wheat, and 12% malted barley. And we're going to have an MSRP of $60. And this is a 700 milliliter bottle, if I'm not mistaken. I thought that was interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's tall though. It's thin, but
they do have the season of distillation on these products too. So I think I assume that's going to change as the moves forward.
It'd be like the decanter release also has that.
Yeah. Yep. Same type of thing.
All right, guys. While we're getting ready to nose this, if you could do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe, help us grow the channel. Share us with your friends, family. We're trying to create something special here. We have a great community. Speaking of our community, where we have guys like Tim F, who have on their own free time done amazing stuff for us, and we have numerous other members. They are in our Discord. It's free down below. It's a link, and it's where we're all hanging out, talking. We just did a hang on Saturday. Nothing online, just good friends hanging out, laughing until way too early into the morning. I know,
way too early in the morning.
Way too early. But anyway, so come join us. Great time. To see you there. All right. I was actually while those guys were talking, I was surprised at how viscous it is on the glass. I mean, it's like sticking to my glass.
That and then the darkness for this is pretty good.
Yeah. It's got a light nose, but a pleasant nose.
Do you want to start where you want to start?
Yeah. Go. Anybody can start. I don't care.
Okay. I've got there's a little darkness there, which is surprising kind of for the age, I think. It's it's almost like some apples with honey poured over it, maybe some pear in there too, because it's got that white fleshy fruit to me, with honey for sure. Not a lot of oak, but I didn't expect it to be. It's age plus it's proof down, but the nose is really good, really, really good. So as you know, don't typically like weeders. Usually I do like Larceny though. Larceny hits like a spot for me that
Yeah,
I
I
do
mean,
enjoy it for
it's
some
Go
golden.
reason.
check out our
Crazy.
Larceny
Hear about
video.
Well, yeah, it's like sweet spot heaven for Justin.
Uh, so I'm picking up like that fleshy fruit too, but it's leaning a little bit more like, I know people say this, and I don't typically get it, but the Swedish fish kind of smell.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
Yeah.
I'm getting more like that. And there's a bit of a funk on here. I wouldn't say weak funk. It's not. I wouldn't say cardboard. I wouldn't say any of the typical stuff that we typically can get on some of these weeders, but I don't know. It's just funky. I don't know. It's an interesting smell, but it's a light smell, but it looks good in the glass. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I was getting some funk too. I was gonna call it wheat funk. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not like in brash or anything in that
Mhm.
regard, but just a lot of bacon spices, light brown sugar, not dark brown sugar, but like just a tinge of it, and like a graham cracker that's like stale. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, for me, I love what you said about Swedish fish. I was thinking like red fruit, red licorice.
Yeah.
I was getting that. The sour note though that you were talking about, it's funny because I was picking up like it wasn't almost like a funk, but it was almost like a sour a sour candy to me. Like I was trying to think of like something
Okay.
like a hard sour candy. It's not like a funk to me. It's more of a sour that I'm reading.
I could go with that.
Yeah, and I mean it's light. You're like Zach said, it's very light brown sugar, very light caramel. If you dig, you can find that. I could almost see like the graham cracker. I know exactly what you're saying by the stale kind of smell to it. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
literally like you said it, and I mean, I can instantly in my head when I'm smelling this picture it. So
I stood up
that was a
little
great
too
call.
long.
Yeah, that's when you just put it in a bowl of milk and you have graham cracker mush. Um,
That's not a bad
but
idea.
no, it's actually not. It's kind of pleasant. Like I said, I don't get the funk, so I'm not turned off by that, and I don't think it's a bad funk. I'm just getting sour, more of a sour note. Yeah,
I would go
Yeah.
more sour than funky.
Yeah.
It's I don't get really wheat funk. I would go with the sour
But
over the wheat funk.
it's not that sour milk that we
No,
sometimes get. It's a different kind of sour. So I have these Skittles that have been freeze dried and they kind of like puff up a little bit.
Yeah.
It smells like if I stuck my head in that bag. It's funky. It's sweet.
I mean, I'm curious to see how it'll be because the nose, I do get that richness you were talking about, Justin. But it's like it's also got that. I'm curious how rich it's going to be on the palate.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
Yeah.
let's
all
get
right,
it on the
let's go.
palate.
I know.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
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 That's going to need a second first sip.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's a lot of spice on it. I wasn't expecting, based on the nose, I wasn't expecting that spice. I'm actually pleasantly surprised because it gives something to it, some kind of depth. Because I'm just going to go. I'm missing a lot of the things I got on the nose. I'm missing on the palate. Like I was hoping for that red fruit. I was hoping for even a stale graham cracker, and it's more of that sour coming across, more of the a tartness to it, and I am getting a bit more of a funk on it on the palate than I did on the nose. But I am getting oak that I didn't anticipate. Like I'm getting a little bit of like a dry tannin. But yeah, it's first sip was super sweet, but it was thin, and then the second sip didn't have much, but it was like it lingered longer. It's like it wraps your tongue. It kind of my mouth is drying. Yeah. Curious.
Yeah, I'll follow you up there. It is a little more spicy than what I thought it was going to be in a good way. I think it is. I think it's the oak tannins there hitting a little bit for the age. Pleasantly surprised. Very sweet up front. Second sip got a little darker, like a little spicier maybe. Its viscosity is about what I thought it would be for the proof and everything. Nothing crazy, but this is really pleasant. A lot of like that apple sweetness, that funky sourness a little bit comes through, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's not an unpleasant thing to drink.
Yeah. Have you guys had the soda, the wax soda, right? They like soda bottles with their wax, and you drink the right. It was that kind of sweetness up front, and I was like, whoa, this is just sweet all the way through. Second sip, Randy, like you said, the spice came through, and it's a good balance of the sweet and spice. The spice is almost like effervescence, like a soda spice sort of, not flavored, just this soda spice. It tastes like melted candy. Honestly, I'm not getting much else. I'm getting sweet. I'm getting spice. I pick up the oak that you're saying. I'm glad we had this one, and I've had an Old Fitz a long time ago, so I was really looking forward to this. And actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with everything you guys are saying. I do get a little bit of like cherry red fruit sweetness initially, and then it tails off into that oaky tannin, and the spices drive the rest of the palate. And then on the finish, I think that spice kind of leans into like the cinnamon realm more than the traditional baking spices realm. And I think the oak kind of presents itself with that a little bit of dryness, a little bit of sourness. But yeah, it's pleasant.
How is this the same mash bill as Larceny?
It's the lower
Right?
I just don't understand.
I think it's weird because what I do enjoy about this is that each sip has been different for me. Like at first it was super sweet, then the oak came in, it was a little drying, and then now I'm getting like a Sprite. Like in my mouth, like the finish is just like Sprite.
Room temp Sprite.
Yeah, room temp Sprite. Yeah, it's just, and it's interesting because I didn't get that at first, and it's not as drying anymore, and it's like got this sweeter, like sweet and sour kind of finish going on. It's very unique for what it is.
Yeah,
I like the amount of spice. I'm sorry. Go ahead,
toast.
Zach.
Just a little bit like toast note too. I guess that's the wheat.
I could see that.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the amount of spice. I like that. It for this proof, it almost drinks a little over 100 to me. Like it just because that's the spice hits.
Zach, I'm sorry. What was the mash bill on this again?
68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley.
I just wanted to make sure before I said it and sound like an idiot. Like 3-4 sips in, I'm starting to get more of the chocolate on the front, like a malted chocolate. Not sweet by any means, but like a cacao kind of chocolate, like that powder. I'm interested how I keep getting different flavor notes. Each sip I take is different. Kind of fun. It's a fun pour. All right, you guys ready to score it?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull up the screen here. I am. All right. Who wants to go first?
I can go first. So I think this is really good. I think this is honestly better than some of the 9-year decanters I've tried. And for $70, this is a solid. If you like, weeded mash bills and things like that, I think this is great. Hopefully it becomes even more shelf available for people. I know some people are still not going to be able to find this, and it seems like it's becoming more and more available. So hopefully soon everybody will be able to get these at a reasonable price, under $100. At $70, I'm at a 6.6 on it. I think it's really good. It's really good for what it is. At the price point, I think it's solid. I have really no complaints. It's, weeknight winner for me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I did 6.5. It's a weeknight winner. I was thinking about the age versus the price, and then I was like, the only thing is, I wish it would have more proof. Actually, I wish all the Larcenies, all the Old Fits, even at the canners, I wish they just dropped those things at cast strength. But who knows what that would be like? Probably tastes like
we definitely don't wish Larcenies had more proof.
Right, you're right. So I think they finessed this one. If they can keep this on the shelf, I would buy this over like the Heaven Hill Bonded, which is 7 years also. I think I enjoyed this better, but it's a weeknight winner, 6.5.
It's pleasant for me. I just don't know that I ever would really need to own it. Would be my thing.
But the bottles, Zach, you see, listen, some of these bottles go I don't know about this one, but some of these decanter bottles go for thousands online that people are buying just the decanters. I'm telling you.
It is a nice little bottle.
Your producer notes. I don't know, man.
You got the heavy
It was in there.
We need to join the secondary group's norms in and start selling some bottles, apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, I want that glass. All right.
At a 60, I think I would give it like a 5.4. It's just something I really don't need or want. So, as good aspects, but other than that, it's fine.
I think, I like that it's readily available. I don't know why people are paying secondary for this. I don't know what intentions they had for this or what they thought this was going to be. Cause keep everything in perspective. 7-year shelfer. It's made to be a shelfer. It's made to be something you can find every day. I definitely wouldn't say it's shelf worthy. It's something you can have for people. It's a cool bottle. It's everything. I'm a 6. I think it's great. It for what it is. The price point. I honestly think I'd rather have a bottle of OGD7 over this, flavor wise and everything else.
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's good. It's not like mind blowing, and I think this is one of those ones when the bottle's empty, I will never own it again. I don't see myself going back to getting this.
Yeah, sounds like a good 6.
So okay, I'm done.
Yeah, I wonder with this, or I guess I wonder. Plus, I hope that with this release, if this is going to be a standard shelfer at 7 years, that the decanters moving forward are not less than 10 years old. Like, I don't know why you would even do anything less than 10 years old in those decanters. Like,
I agree with you, but it is such a weird thing because like if you think of like Old Fitz 13-year BBS.
Well, I can like VBSs are separate. I think I'm just talking about like the green labels. I
meant in general. Like I don't always hold them to like a year because I know sometimes different flavors come out. It's cooked fast or whatever. But I do agree with you on the 10-year. I don't know why anybody would pay crazy amounts of money. Like Zach said, I think you said it, and like the 8s and 9s. I don't know why I would pay for that over. If you just want something that's a nice, easy weeder, just go buy this at
Stop
chasing the glass.
Before I would buy the 8 or 9, I would just go buy the empty decanter off of eBay
and fill it with something better.
See, he knows.
Yeah.
He's buying glass too.
Honestly, put this in the decanter.
Buying glass too.
I passed like even at SRP on the decanter series, the 8s, the 9s, the 10s, 11s, whatever. I've had opportunities in lotteries that I just passed because of the proof. And I know you can pick nuances and all the stuff out of it. And I was waiting for something like this to come out under $100. That's going to be on the shelf. And I'm glad I bought one, and I'm glad I have it. I won't buy another one because I'll just keep using the decanter for whatever. But I'm glad I have it, and I'm glad I get to try it for a lot less money than a lot of people are paying for some of this stuff.
I was just pondering this. I don't know which decanter I like better. If I like the old bottles or these. I think I actually like the 7 better because it fits better. Those other ones are a pain in the ass.
I know. I really do like this bottle. I think they did a really good job. Like, weaving in the design of the decanter in with this bottle. It's almost like a combination. Yeah, it's like a combination of the decanter with the grain to glass bottle. Like they did.
I feel like they thought of retailers when they designed this bottle. Like it's like, okay, people are gonna put this on a shelf. We need to make it sit easier. Can't take up as much shelf. Anyway,
this is but what about that Old Fitz, the gold label one that was on the bottom shelves everywhere for like $11? This is way better than that. I don't know what they're thinking.
I haven't.
I don't know. I don't have one.
I have a Dusty of that. They were going to do a little comparison coming your way. So
I just rated a weeder higher than everybody here. Just so you guys know.
That was on purpose. That's why we wanted you to go first, so we all can just.
You're just like, oh, we're going on.
Gonna get, if you had like a 2, we were going to be like 1s.
I did come under OGD7 because I prefer OGD7 over this, but this is solid for a shelfer. I can't really complain. But
it didn't have, like you said, it didn't have the funk. It had the sourness, which you can get, you can appreciate. So it checks out.
Yep. Well, with that, guys, stay spirited. We'll see you on the next one.
Stay spirited,
Stay spirited,
everyone.
guys.
I mean, it's
That's a solid pour, man.
Yeah,
I have no issues with it.
no, it's a decent pour. It's not like it's
For MSRP. I think this is something that they should be doing.
It's
I
what they
think
should,
this is-
the price point those other ones should be at too. And
Yeah,
I just-
absolutely.
I don't understand how this is the same mash bill as Larceny, and Larceny is so bad.
It's just
because it's
because
It's so bad. Proof it down a little bit, then. Just
A
prove it
little
down a
bit.
little bit.
Well, they won't. Well, they'll sell them, but people will just complain. They'll be like, "Well, this is supposed to be largely barrel proof. It's 110 proof. What the heck, you know?"
Stop doing barrel proof because it sucks.
yeah.
Stop doing
I
it.
mean, yeah. We have people who are complain.
You
They
said it.
actually they like larceny, so that's weird.